and lock in for the night. We are in it to win it, folks. Hoping everybody's having a blessed day. Definitely. Kind of doing like a no camera, just kick back, play something, or play a couple of things as we go forward. So I have not played a couple games. I tend to play every single game as it comes out. It's a part of content creation, right? You get to keep up with the new games, try them out, share your thoughts. It's fun, but I haven't been doing that in the past couple weeks. Marvel Tokens here. I got it downloaded. I haven't played 1 second of this. UFC 6. I have under an hour. I played with my cousin for like 30 minutes just to kind of see what the characters are feeling like. I recently downloaded Ghost Recon Wildlands. Truth is, man, there's something about these two games, Wildlands and Breakpoint, that just hit for me. There's just something fun about the tactical elements, and you gotta love tactical shooters, you know, and it just feels really good. So downloaded it. I played a couple minutes of the new content, I think it was. Yeah, the new content, and that's it. But I haven't been playing pretty much all month, for like a month now, unless it's something new that came out that I was playing or some private play tests. Well, I'm gonna play some things, talk about gaming a little bit, and just kick it for a little bit as well. So feel free to just kick it with me. Share anything and everything. This is kind of what it all is like. I'm not gonna have like main game or a main topic. I'm just letting it fly, baby. So and I'm not even gonna fix my thumbnails or nothing. We just going in. We raw dogged it. But I hope y'all good. Hey man, you know, it's an interesting time in my life. I could say that. I don't want to talk publicly about everything, but some interesting stuff, some difficult moments are challenging me financially, but also mentally and emotionally, which is interesting. And then spiritually, I'm really a better place than I've ever been, but I also need to build. I've gotten in such a good place spiritually. Realize I do need to go back to a regular church. I was actually having a conversation with a family member who said they contemplating moving, but they don't want to leave their church, that they're not going to be able to build the same friendships with new people. And it's true, it's not going to be the same, but still can be great. I remember the first church that I went to that I built a family there with. Then I moved. I was where I had my son. I went in to this very cool church. We had a radio show once a week. We had events once a week. I was doing performances there, and it just became a family. I love those people. And I just haven't done that recently. I haven't built that union, that community physically in a actual church. So I am changing that at some point. I just don't know where, because where I'm at, I haven't found anything so close. The places I would do it and try to do it with are further. So it's like you got to spend 40 minutes just to get to the church, where it's convenient if you find something 10 minutes away, you know? But yeah, that's just a random thought I was thinking about. But spiritually, I've been kind of reawakening on a lot of my behaviors, things that I'm not doing good, things that I am doing good, things that I got to work on. And it's such a beautiful awakening to be more aware of me. Just takes me to another level to focus on, you know? So it's awesome. And yeah, it's a work in progress. But we out there, baby. I just wanted to share that random personal update. And then also, you know, with my health, I was talking to someone who was seeing my behavior, right? I walked around with a protein shake. This thing I used to do when I was working out a lot, which I'm not working out a lot, but when I was working out a lot, I used to carry a protein in a bag and then just get some water and put the protein in there and drink a protein shake in the middle of nowhere. And I stopped doing that for 10 years and been doing it a little more recently just to have protein, which is such a helpful tool. I would recommend everybody do it. It just gives you better results. Like, even if I don't work out a lot and I just do one workout for the week, the protein is telling my body, hey, he wants to build muscle, dude. So you're not losing muscle, you're not gaining fat. So it's a little trick. You just have a protein before you eat. You're not going to eat a lot of junk if you're full of protein. So that's something I've been doing a little recently. For the past summer, I had more sun this summer than I had in the last 5 years, I would say. So that's good too. And you know, things like that. There's so many things to get into, but yeah, it's been an interesting year for me. I feel pretty damn good. Made videos about my service that I do, and I feel like I got a big weight off my back because I always felt like that was private and I should never share what I'm doing for the world. And it's like you're being egotistical, you're sitting there, look at me, this is what I do. You know, it's like those guys who bring a camera when they give somebody a sandwich. You know, it's like somebody's homeless and you're walking up to them. It's like, dude, turn the camera off, have some respect. You know what I mean? That's just me. But also sharing the easy ways to give back or do something has meant a lot to me. So I'm grateful because some of the community has helped me, and you guys have been the reason I've been able to do this. It's whether it's just financial support or just support in general. Some of the companies I worked with me because of gaming. Some of them worked with me because of just me volunteering, right? But creating a life of purpose has changed the way I see the world. Like, you know, when you're a kid, it's like, I want to get some money. You get older, now I'm more like, I want to impact the world and do something impactful. They don't need to remember me. They can remember what I've done or what has been done for them in some way. So it's very humbling to be able to have even a grasp of that. So yeah, my community basically allowed it. Not allowed it, but enabled me to do that. What build am I on right now? Oh, this is a point center. But yeah, man, I'm just grateful, man. Super humble to all of that, and I know I can be better and do better as time goes. And I'm changing things because of that. Being able to share it with you guys and show you guys where I'm at, what I'm standing at, you know, all that good stuff. Come on, man, let me get another 400K BC. One more build, 2K. You can do it. Come on. Let's see, these stupid little wheel, bro. I spun this wheel a lot. I ain't get 500K yet this year. In the old 2Ks, I think I've got some pretty good numbers, but come on. But nah, but yeah, so I'm humbled by that, but the truth is I gotta change. And while that stuff has been fun, I'm an old man now, and I can't just do that alone. I have to do more, not only for the world, but for myself, for my family, all of it. And so It's tough. It's tough. A lot of people don't realize, like, even doing something good, it might not be good for you. Doing something good for others, and it's like, how about you, brother? What? How about you? You taking care of yourself? And a lot of great human beings will let their health go, let their relationship or career go for something else, right? Like for some reason. By the way, I'm missing. What the heck? Hold up. I haven't been rhythm shooting, so we got to get used to this. I was missing earlier. I was playing Play Now a couple days ago on stream. I just missed a lot of button shooting, which is surprising, but I'm not used to the Play Now jumpers. I'm more used to the My Career jumpers. Like, this build is not on my professional play. This is a personal, I want to be a dog point guard. I mean, it's point center. All right, hold on, man. All right, I got it. Very fast. I was playing with the Knicks and the Jalen Brunson's jumper is super slow. This one, fast as heck. Fast as heck. Oh my god. Yo, I'm done, bro. I can't play 2Ks. Should be able to hit the shot. This has a low rating, but I'm playing in the My Court. It should be decent. I feel like there's a delay. Man, this is super fast. That's all it is. I got it. I could shoot it on the line, but I'm trying to shoot from out here, even though I'm never going to take this shot unless I'm playing one-on-ones. This build. When I play one-on-one, I'll be shooting from right here. Who's be like, oh, what the heck? There it is. All right, I got the jumper now. This is a dope jumper, actually. That'd be one of my favorites. I don't even know what it is. Probably one of the original jumpers. Oh my god. Got it, man. This is a smooth jumper. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't play now, bro. They made me change my jumper timing, bro. The jumpers in Play Now is like so slow compared to my jumpers. Oh my god. I'm supposed to play Now at the start of 2K27. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go back and forth. I gotta stick to one. Oh my god. I gotta find the fastest jumper player and then just play as that team. I want to play as the Knicks, but I think like OG is the only one that has a pretty fast jumper. There it is. All right, we back. I'm doing all this, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 10 for 10 from the 3. And I go into whatever mode I'm gonna play right now. But anyway, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, you know, it's a different mindset. I'm an old man, you know. Son having a baby made me realize I'm a grandpa. I really am a grandpa. What should I do, guys? Should I take the corner shots? Should I make my hot zones the corner shots?
Here. Let's get some shots.
I feel like I should. The top of the key and the corner shots. Set a pick and roll. And then yeah, we'll just do that. Oh my god, I missed. That's crazy. You better not beat me. Back up. Back up, boy. There it is. I'll be trying to hijack him and hit him while he's shooting. Toxic. First of all, by the way, this is another feedback for the devs. I know they're not watching today, but listen, make these hot zones the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta come in here every 3 weeks. Nah, bro, just make it the whole season. Make my life easier. It's not like I'm gonna suddenly start missing and not getting my hot zones. Yeah, that's just what I think. But yeah, I'm an older man, you know, and my son and my daughter are grown, proud of who they are, that they're doing good. I got to do better for them, and part of that is evolving on things that I'm doing. And I've been slowly changing. I used to run all these leagues, tournaments, and events. It took up all my time, literally all my time. It was okay during the pandemic because you're like home anyways, but now you're in a different space, you know, so changing some things. One of the biggest things has to do with the podcast stuff. I really need a better camera. I want to actually lock in on my audio and visuals, which I don't do with my streams. I just kind of like, whatever, I'm chilling. Because to me, the content's more important than the quality of the camera, which I still believe in. But you have quality of camera and audio, just enhances whatever you're doing. Like today is more like a ASMR. Yo, just listening. Today's tuning in to 106.5's Nightcap with Mag. Enjoy. That's where we're at with it right now. Here's a song you like to request. Just go ahead and call in. Let's make your dreams come true. Next song we about to play, it's from a special artist called Musiq Soulchild. That's where my vibe is tonight.
That's how you do it in peace. Incredible work today.
I was texting a family member too. I feel pretty bad. Texting a family member. My thing is this. I speak honestly. And like, I don't know what it is about people. Like, I might lie. I've lied a lot in my lifetime. You know, we're not here to act like I'm some innocent guy about so-called speaking truth every single second. But what I'm saying is, if we get a moment to sit together, it's like, hey, what's really going on? You know, You got to do it. You got to talk about it. I got to hear it. I got to know. I'm here for you. Let's work on it. I'll let you know what I'm feeling. Let me know what you're feeling. Right? And there was a person that I really care about. She was talking about how her husband lies. I'm laughing because she's like, my husband would be lying to me about nothing, about everything. It's just stupid stuff. And he doesn't have to lie. I don't know why he lies. And, you know, I'm telling her like a joke, but it was serious too. It was like, all right, I want to explain something to you. A husband and his wife are in bed. They're about to go to sleep. It's late. They had a long day. The wife asks him a question. And now the way that she asked the question was an interrogation. It was an investigation. It was a very stick you in a corner, I got you pinned down type of question. And the married man has been with the girl long enough to know that she is digging for dirt. And in his mind, he's going through all the options. A, he tells her the truth, which she'll get mad at. B, he doesn't say anything, which she'll get mad at. Or C, he lies, which she'll get mad at. There isn't a winning option for this gentleman. It's the unfortunate truth. And the female tells me, oh, see, but that's what I'm saying is wrong. And I'm like, okay, but you didn't let me finish. Because the moral that I was trying to teach her is you're the problem in that conversation. We have to build healthy sit downs where we are able to tell the harsh truth. You know what? We need to talk about it. And there's not going to be judgment, drama. It's going to be like, okay, let's just talk about this and understand where we're coming from. And that doesn't happen in unhealthy relationships. When a woman pins you down in a certain way, it becomes you're dealing with the drama. And you might not feel a need to want to go through it. Rightfully so, right? So it's not okay to lie. So the man has to be stronger and then put his fist down, his foot down and say, look, this is the truth. You got to learn how to handle the truth and have a conversation about the truth and not flip out and turn it into a fight and then blame me for telling you the truth. Shouldn't we be talking truth here? And that's what a man should do. But half the time the man is just like, look, I want to go to bed. It's 12:30 at night. I got to get up at 6. And you're bringing up hot topics that nobody wants to think about today. And it's okay, right? But even then, when you bring it up, you're just ready to fight about it. You're not there to conversate. It's a different thing if we're actually discussing it and having a reasonable conversation. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. So that is where there's always some turmoil in relationships for some men. They're not putting their foot down. And the way I look at it is like this: if I put my foot down the first time and she doesn't come to a reality with it, I'm not going to allow her to do the same drama show the second time. It's like, okay, hold on. You know what? Last time I told you, and now you're doing the exact same thing we talked about. This needs to change. And you keep pointing it out so the conversation can be had with a peaceful listening, you know? But anyways, so that's not even my drama. There was a person's and her husband, family members, person and her husband. But the conversation is clear about just being able to communicate healthy. Since I know them both, I know the man's a little passive, and then I know the girl is overly dramatic without even knowing it. So it's tough, but it is a factor. And I'm gonna have to mute these guys in a minute. They're gonna start arguing. You guys know how these random wreck goes. Yo, this is your center. I'm gonna be getting rebounds and kicking it out for fast breaks. Need y'all to run back when the ball's in the air on both sides. If you're not the power forward or center, you run for your life every time the ball's in the air. On defense and offense, so we can get fast breaks and we can stop fast breaks. Other than that, lock in, fellas. I got your back in the paint. Stay on the three-point shooters. Have a good night. Y'all hear him? I couldn't hear him. Gotta go faster than that next time. Be ready when the ball's in the air. Go up 10 points in the first quarter, fellas. I need 3 of y'all to score 30 each. Goes. Oh, that's about to be an easy game, folks. Damn, I showed up late.
That's open. Oh, that's me. Get back. That's not right. Oh. Got yours. Got yours. Good defense.
Go, let's go. We locked in. We locked in, baby. Let's go. You got a point center also, so if y'all give me the ball, I can score at will. Give me one. Oh,
I'm back.
you got 2 on the left, brother. Let them know we could cook. They give me the ball. I'm about to go up 100.
Oh, shit. Good defense. Help me up.
Hey, y'all gotta fill them corners, bro. When y'all go on a fast break for the 3.
I thought he was sending to the oop. I ain't gonna lie.
Dudes just running in the paint, 3 of them. It's like, dude, at least one person go to the 3 so we could get better opportunities. If you see one dude in a fast break, just hit the 3, you know? That's what I want, bro. Y'all gotta score 30. Oh,
Ooh, that's a steal. On it.
yeah, we cooking. It's gonna be all AI in a minute. Gotta let my guy score. I do this a toxic thing where like I don't want to play against the AI, so I'll let my guy score 2 or 3 times. He's like, "You're not about to quit on me, brother. You gonna be in this game, bro. You are not about to quit on me, my G." Damn, they caught a foul on that. That's crazy.
Be on the 16 too.
Ooh.
We hit that without tape.
Yo, homeboy hit a halfie with no takeover. It felt like it. I gotta watch him on a pick and rolls. That was crazy. I shouldn't have went for the steal. My fault, fellas. Literally scratching my nose. I try to shoot with my other hand.
Circle.
That's what I want the whole time, bro, because y'all can get way more points. You just run to the corner. I got you. Keep him out of the three, brother. It's fine. It's fine. Keep him out of the three. He's bring him into pain. I'll try to help. Somebody help me. He's that guy's a shooter. Oh damn. Homeboy taking wild shots. Once we start going up, people just play silly. But it is what it is. Because you can see right here, this is like a healthy game of teamwork. Everybody's playing together, chilling. Instead of the toxic play that you might think you get in the rec every game. People be giving the rec a bad rep. It's not that. It's just like creating healthy environments. You know, I got on the mic. I let them know I'm a good push center. I'm going to pass the ball. I want them to get a lot of points. All that stuff. Basically sounded like I'm a passer the whole game, which I am right now. Could just score. They'd be mad at me like, yo, this dude's scoring the whole game. He don't pass it. Like, yeah. Better than you. It's like, nah, even if I'm better, that don't mean that. Being better means you might make the pass just to get someone else going. That was something I was trying to teach Cloudy and the teams that I was playing with, which I didn't do a good job. My crew members were trying to teach them trust. Like, get out there, don't be afraid to just ball out. Ah, ooh, wow, he got a putback. Ball out. I give you the ball, make a play, do some. You can, you know, practice, get better. I'm gonna trust you, make the right decision. And I did that, but I didn't do it enough, you know, and I felt like I was a failure to empower them because I kept telling them that I wasn't pushing it as much as I should have. Like, yo, get out there and ball out, you know, take that cut, drive, take that shot. Simple stuff to encourage them, but I can always do more. Especially as a leader, you gotta consider yourself good in the game. You gotta encourage it consistently. Damn, bro. He got blocked. So encouraging it consistently a little more. Sometimes people would just be like, oh, he got it, he's gonna do his thing. And it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do my thing. You can do your thing too. Damn, I boxed the center out for nothing because the freaking other guy next to him took the rebound. Come on. Sure. But yeah, that was some, you know, and then when I play with the kids in the league and stuff, like it's straight up organized and there's no, like a script. You ever work for telemarketing or retail, something, you know, sales, they'll teach you the script that they'll have, the corporate, script that they made after years of research and kind of trial and error. And then you got to learn it on orientation. And once you master it, you use it on conversations. And it sounds like a combo, but really you're just abusing the script. And you're like, oh, read option 7. And it's like option 7, when they say no, they don't care, they don't want it, is what you say back. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Get out! I'm done.
Okay.
Damn, that's on me. I was in the animation, bro. I was trying to pass it earlier.
We good.
Hey, go for a fast break on this right here. But yeah, when I'm in the league, it's basically set pick and rolls, call wraps, you know, certain defenses, and it's always the same scripts within the game. Ah, that's on me. I was trying to show off.
I'm not getting it, bro.
I got to spot up if I got it, man. It's a point guard, bro. We are about to lose and stuff. Not lose, we're up 10, but loses see the center with the ball, they start doing crazy stuff. It's like, dude, just spot up, let me cook. We'll pass it, don't worry. Damn, bro, I'm getting done dirty right now. We have 4 people on him. Hey man, we giving them a chance.
What?
That's on me, brother. I'm talking to somebody and I'm supposed to hit circle, I hit square. I think that's my first backcourt all year.
Yep.
That was terrible. I've never had a backcourt like that. I don't think I ever have.
Like,
So that's kind of funny. We're gonna be alright. It's cruise control, man. We got 100% smothered. But yeah, well, we play with the league. Like, you know, I'm just the one thing I dislike about playing in leagues is you're doing a very strict rule set most of the time. So do the pick and roll, call for wraps, and like, you know, a couple of options offensively. You're still running plays, but it's very rigid where you're not chilling. Like right now, like in a rec, for example, I'm just in here cooling, usually real chill. Real chill vibes. And people are playing weird. You know, some people are trying to ISO, others are trying to, what the heck? Damn, bro. And people are trying to, you know, ISO, others just running like, just random stuff, so you never know what you're gonna get. So it feels really good because it's sporadic. Terrible players doing bad spacing, and that's not good, but more like, all right, well, you gotta figure it out. Freestyling. I don't know if y'all know what rap freestyle is. Like, you're not writing anything, you're just saying whatever comes to your heart. Hey. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so they got one AI. I wasn't paying attention. We gotta start shooting, bro. We gotta keep this lead. You feel me? That guy right there is nasty. He's the one that we got to stop. Telling him to push him to the paint, but he's trying to like guard the paint, and it's like, nah, bro, just get him out of that 3-point mindset and get him. You know, when you got a great shooter, best thing you can do as a defender is send him into the paint. Let your team figure it out. They got to rotate. They're gonna have to figure it out. It's not your job to be Mr. Perfect and stop everything. You just got to kill whatever they're good at. Didn't get that board. You can shut down their best weapon. That's the only option. Like, that's the best option, in my opinion. What the heck is going on? This dude be selling, bro. I'm selling out too. That's a good play right there. That was a beautiful play. This dude want to win.
He got hella turnovers.
Yeah, I'm selling on these turnovers. We good though. I got 4 turnovers. That's rough. But yeah, I like it like this in the sense that it's just casual. There's no script, not running a pick and roll or ISO play that's like, you get that PP. You know what I mean? And then defensively, it does suck. I like actual structure on defense. Because you just you really, when you play good defense, I'm switching the defense all the time. I'm not giving them the same look. You know, we'll play all types of defense and then just makes the game better. Skill wise. Shoot. I knew they were gonna miss. I was trying to get that board. Come on, man. Okay, so we're still up 11. They still feel like they got a chance. I sold on that. Trying to get these damn. That's my last one, bro. I am selling. Doing some silly passes. Okay, now that time that wasn't me selling. Yeah, I'm wilding, bro. Hey, yo, we gotta chill. It's still too relaxed. Should have took the first shot. I was trying to break my defender to pull around. Bro, y'all need to bench me, bro. That's crazy. I usually play point guard too, and I'm out here selling on passes.
Good shot.
I'm actually selling this game. Way too relaxed, I think it is. Go. I try to bait the person. Oh, there it goes. We out.
I was gonna say.
Wait, does this build have passing specialization? I think it got shooting specialization. I need some points. I gotta start scoring. I've been chilling too much. I'm about to pop off. Ba, 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 ba. Come on, bro. Oh, my man in the corner. That's on me. I should have kicked it to you on that one. Figured he'll hit it. Oh yeah, good defense. We out. I ain't been getting a lot of rebounds. I only got 10. It's ridiculous. Teammates is stealing them. Get in, brother. Thank you. So in that play, for example, I got him open by moving away from him. People don't realize, like, just this little subtle situation. I wish I could clip that. I don't have my clip on to clip it, but he was standing too close to me, and all I did was just adjust a little so that he can get room, because the guy trying to guard both of us. And yeah, it was a bad look. He was trying to guard both of us, so I basically did my job and woo. We got takeover. Let's go. Oh. Trying to get that steal. Come on, bro. How you doing that? Sure. I let them know I want them to shoot by setting that pick. Sometimes it's not even that I set the pick, it's just letting them know, like, bro, you got to take over. Pop off, brother. I gave that to him. Trash on defense right now. We were playing terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I could have got 4 stops on the center by not helping. I'm helping my team. I'm not trusting my teammates. Something I talk about all the time. I don't practice what I preach sometimes, man. Thank God these kids don't even know I stream. What do I have on this build for free throws? I think it got like an 80. I wish you could check your own stats, because I honestly don't remember. Got a double-double, but I need a 3 before this game ends. Why is he open?
see it. They're under free throw. God, bro.
Yo, why y'all niggas not passing the ball? Y'all niggas don't got free throws, bro. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas retarded. Dumbass center talking mad shit when they get.
Oh god, see this guy mad. Hey, listen, we're up 4, bro. We winning. Don't worry. Shut that down. Got it. GG. Who was crying, scared. He got nervous. I did sell a little bit. We're gonna be honest here. I was trying to make a lot of long passes. Keep these guys busy. Let them know I'm here to pass. Mostly wanted to chat. And so I got some turnovers. I mean, it isn't like I was offensively bad. I think I missed a dunk. Got 11 rebounds. Outperformed the center. Yedig. But yeah. It be like that, people. It be like that. Late, just chilling. Okay. I gotta back up. Back up. Back up. No, they put me back in. Damn it. Yeah, Rec is moving fast because usually it takes a couple seconds. Where's my build? Oh, gold. That's why. I was about to say, when you're red, you're cooked. Takes you a half hour. Not really, but you know what I mean. All right, so this guy has good rebounds. We're about to lock in on this one. He's a true center. He got way more strength, way more rebounds, and more threes. That's it. So this is the test. I have a 6'7" center with a 92 rebound. So it doesn't have very good rebounds compared to him. I have a 92 rebound and he has a higher rebound and higher strength, so he should be able to dominate. The thing with it is, strength is interesting. Like if you got finesse the way I do on rebounds, you're good. You're gonna be able to cook. But the problem is not everybody got that skill where I'm finessing the games. Rebounds. Oh yeah. We'll score more on this game than I did the last one. Fellas, let's get back on defense, man. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's the easiest shot in the world. That's a great shot. Oh my God. Okay. You dunked on the center on that. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if the center's not confident, but he's a slick center. The center just literally like had an open three, and instead of taking it,
Bro,
he ran towards the rim.
it's my like first good shit.
Might have to slow it down on those long passes sometimes, fellas. I just got a bad turnover game, the last one. Yeah, they spamming them still. They spamming those steals, fellas. We got to slow it down sometimes.
Reading everything.
Everybody want to be a hero. Everybody want to be a hero. They're jacking up shots right now. We could be up 15. I mean, we could be up 10. The center's slow. They got to pass it to me more. He got me, dude. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Come on, bro. The easier shots. I got two on the right. Somebody pick someone up, man. I know that center's mad. I keep trying to troll him.
Bro, yeah, dude. Good shit, dude. Good shit.
All right, he got me back. I should have never went for the steal. Wide open.
That's like, I hit him all
That's how me calls.
Good shit, bro.
I'll be goofing off a little bit.
You don't get this
Yeah.
They all spamming on these long passes. You gotta try not to get the turnovers. Coming from the guy that got like 6 in the last game. Come on. There you go. The point guard want to get his. Get it. I need 30 from you, brother. Point guard and shooting guard, y'all got to score 30 for us. Oh my God. I was, yeah, bro. We got your back, bro. We'll pass it back to you. I promise.
Be dick, but if you shoot like a boss,
Why the timeout?
I don't know what they call timeout, but we on your team. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you the ball back, bro. Don't
Who
worry.
the fuck called timeout? Who called timeout?
Don't worry about it. I'll give you the ball back. Relax.
Hey, give me the ball back with this fucking timeout. Oh, shoot it.
You gotta play smart, fellas. It's a close game. We only up 1 point. We're better than this. I miss easy shots. What else happened?
yeah, this is my first thing out. First game on.
We're all better than these guys, so we gonna win. We just gotta lock in together. Yeah, oh, ref. Hey, if you miss the second one, go for a fast break. Whoever's at the top.
back there. I'm not sure. My
Good
guy-
play. That's a good play. Miss it or not. If we keep shooting that, we're gonna win. Open shots.
Pass the ball.
I'm not shooting it. I am not shooting, bro. My God.
There it is. Somebody get this guy in the corner. There it is.
No corner.
Beautiful. Ain't not better. This guy keeps getting early breaks. Whoever's guarding him, he's trying to get those fast breaks. You got to watch out. What is his name? Number 11.
Yeah, bro, he's fucking like so fast. Bro. I'm like so slow.
We should have stayed.
Yeah, I should have stayed.
That's good.
I gotta have a little more trust, man. That's on me. Jump, fellas. Here. Oh my God, I was trolling. I got left corner. Somebody pick up.
Oh yeah, I bet. Shit.
I got two over here. Damn, bro, they put me in a poster.
Good shit, bro. Corner. Your screen. Yep. Oh, good shit, bro. You're chilling, dude. It's crazy, bro. I'm right there. Corner.
Everybody, we need to hit it. One person in each corner. We're gonna get open looks.
Trying to cut to the thing for let me go far.
Shit, bro.
Silly trying to win.
Bro. Take that. Dude, shit. Take it. Good shit. Nice, bro. Nice. Shit. I'm getting back.
Good D, stay.
That's out. Good shit, dude. Yeah, my bad. This is not my first game on with fucking this guy in like 2 months, dude. So. It's good. Oh. I'm done. Good board. Good board, bro. Huh? There we go, dude. I got my like shot.
Just gotta work on our defense, fellas. I feel like we should get a couple extra stops like that right there. We'll be fine.
Yo, my bad. Yeah, this is
Our
my
guards
first-
gotta pop off a little bit. I gotta go off, man. Don't worry about anybody complaining. Get your buckets.
You guys just gotta look for me a little bit more.
Get your buckets. That's what the guards are for.
I can't believe they made you miss that shit like that. That's crazy as fuck.
That's my bro.
Dude, I cannot get back, bro. Those are
You're making the
points.
right play, but there gotta be one person in each corner and then letting you do you, bro. Because they can't guard you, right? And you're gonna get
Good
us
cut,
open.
good cut. Take that.
You're gonna get us open. The problem is we're not spacing.
Corner.
He's off.
Shit.
Big ass center. Oh,
It's off. It's brick. Corner. Okay. Yeah, corner. Good. Shit, I can
The shot, put it at the top. Shit at the top.
Bro, that shot, bro, can like laugh the fuck out to like so.
Don't help. Don't help. Don't help.
Are you serious? I'm sorry, fellas. That's my money shot too.
Dude, my guy he is back so fast, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, he's just once the ball's in the air, he's gone. You gotta just run with him.
Shit.
If somebody's back, we just gotta help out on those fast
Yeah,
breaks.
we just gotta play up. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay. I'll try to. That's good. Good.
Shit, bro.
Good.
Shout out to my team. They actually want to win.
Now. I got my guy like.
These kids are playing
This is my first game on run, like.
I came on to relax and they over here like,
so
you got it. Let's go.
I was kind of bad.
I like it. I like it when people want to actually win.
Good charge.
Bro, trust. I can fucking play now. I'm good as fuck now.
They're getting into it.
Top. Cut.
Nice.
I'm telling you, bro. I can fucking shoot now, dude. Trust. I had to get my shot fucking down. Corner. Dude.
Come on, I wouldn't even go to shoot it like that.
Steal. Tag it. I go. Corner. Shit, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Good shot, bro.
There it is. Our guard's got to just go off, man. Got somebody deep in the corner. Thank you. Damn it.
Corner.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Watch cut.
I see you, center.
Good pass, bro. Good pass, dog.
I'm actually open all games, so I got y'all. Oh, hell no.
That's the flop.
The center's always in the paint, so just give me one of the corners.
One second, bro. Don't ask me the ball.
Oh, need some defense.
He's barely on me. Come on.
Can't get the board, man. Freaking. Oh, it's blocked the three. Homeboy fell asleep. Homeboy fell asleep.
Might as well just take the ball. You should.
Get off the phone, bro. You don't love you like that. She wasn't with you at the gym.
Back, bro. Sorry. I'm back. Sorry. Hold that. Shit.
Shoot.
What?
What the fuck?
Y'all trolling, bro. Y'all trolling. It's all good. Oh, man.
Where?
My fault in the corner, bro. My fault in the corner.
Who the fuck is calling top?
I don't know.
I can fucking lap this road trust.
You got 1 second. Just throw it up if you catch it.
What are we doing?
How do I log on to this shit at night?
Only down 5, and you're not playing our best basketball. We be fine. Lock in. Come on, buddy. Ate some chicken, man. Oh, man.
Bro, this game's garbage. Good shit. Fun. Good shit, dude.
Ooh.
Good steal, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. That's on me.
So slow it down. Slow it down.
Yeah, just pass me the ball, please.
Down 6. We're fine.
Terrible shot. Terrible fucking shot. Not my bad, bro. Go We gotta.
We can't give up on defense is the problem, fellas. Like, if we gonna miss a shot or two. Don't worry about that. Just get back and stop them. Just as much as we miss, they miss too. Not like they make it more.
Shit. Oh, you gotta take that shit, bro. Let's go.
Get back on D.
My guy's back here, bro. Shit.
Good D, good D, good D.
Where?
All we need
Good
right
shot,
there.
good shot,
2 more of
good shot,
those,
bro.
2 more stops. It's the stop that's gonna win the game. I'm here with you. Damn, it's good stuff. Let's go.
That corner.
There it is. Turn it up, fellas.
That's
That's
lucky,
what I
that
want to
shit,
see.
Dude, the early game I was, I was 1 for 5, bro. I made each shot, man. Except 1. It's just crazy.
You turn that Zen on, bro. We call him Ronnie right now. Get off me. Damn it.
No. These guys are fucking. Fuck this.
That's
Guys
gross.
are pissing me off.
In the paint. Just don't jump in the paint.
Yeah. Where? Let's go.
Damn, wrong pass. I was trying to get to the guy right there.
Where? That's up.
That's fine, but only down 6.
I was trying to swing it.
Shit,
It's good. We just gotta get stopped. 4 points. That's 2 plays, man. 2 stops.
Switch. Yeah.
Stay on and chase the point guard on the pick. I'll be there to help, but
Stop for a quarter. She trying to whistle block.
oh my goodness, I'm terrible.
Stop open. Stop open. Stop open.
Yep, I shouldn't have helped.
That's a good shot, it's chill. Play up. Play up. Come on. Shitty. Let's go, bro. Let's good shit, dude.
Yeah, take some risks. Take some risks. Spam that steal a little bit. Let's L2
Trying
if
to
you
waste,
can.
trying to waste ball.
Alright, we fucking.
Down 6.
Damn, we ain't got no timeout either.
BG scored. Sure. Shot it.
They trying to keep
Got it.
trying.
Ah. Spam that steal, man.
That's a steal. Good.
They
Yeah.
fucking trying. I just
Go for the break if you miss the second one. He ain't gonna miss. He's been making these. But if you miss the second one, go for a fast break quick. But go to the 3. Oh,
this my I just said
damn it. Oh, that's good actually.
You still?
Spam that steal, fellas.
It's bro. Game, bro. It's.
For everybody watching, you know, I wasn't even gonna play that game, but as you see, I was scoring and we were up. They stopped passing me the ball. In the first quarter, I had like 15 points or something, and then we were up, and they stopped passing me the ball because we were up. We went down and lost. What you gonna do? I feel like I scored almost all my points in the first half. Sometimes that happens. People get egotistical. Thing is, I wasn't trying to score. As you saw in the last game, I barely scored. I think I had like a couple points. And then this game, we're 26 just from spotting up, you know, or cutting to the basket. And they should have kept feeding me. The person guarded me couldn't guard me. But a lot of times people want to be heroes when it's unnecessary, when it's like, yo, my man, we're winning. For me, it's about hot hands. For me, it's about like, yo, today's your day, bro. You're getting guarded by the, you know, plumber. So I'm gonna pass you the ball the whole game. They can't guard you, good. That's how I like to play. Bro, I haven't even looked at the season pass stuff. Look at this. I'm gonna say this about 2K, like they probably make money off of this. Because sometimes I come in here and I'm like, I just want my cap breakers or I just want my max +2. It's annoying to always have to do the max +2. I'm about to be a spammer on Twitter. Here's the thing, I talk to some devs, but I don't like to DM them about topics because I feel like, you know, that's private. I mean, that's private convos, just friendships. I don't like talking to devs about the game privately as much. Y'all be surprised. I'll talk to a dev every day about freaking Destiny or you know, some other game, and never about 2K. And then publicly in a post, I might say something and tag them, but I hate doing that because it's like, bro, it's like you make a friend with a movie actor and every time you see them, all you talk about is the movie they're in instead of like life. And so that's kind of how I am. Yeah, as y'all can see, this build can cook. It's a point center. I don't get out rebounded, and I could be the point guard, and it's pretty damn good. Honestly, if I was to remake it, might lower the perimeter to 85 and then have more to play with and just go even crazier. But this might be my first build next year if I'm capable of doing something like this. And the reason is because this is the chillest build you can make, where you can be a point guard and still play center. So I'm gonna do this. I do this every year, but it's never my first build. I always make a point guard. But next year I'm not coaching. I don't gotta learn nothing next year. It's a weird year for me because I don't gotta like teach people some new trick and some meta and, you know, little tactics that I share with the league players. The weird stuff about the league, I'll be honest. There's colleges and like a whole lot of like really top player stuff, and then there's these really bad players that are just learning the game and they go into the league to get better. And I always find it funny because oh wait, I don't even got my Knicks outfit on this. There it is. You gotta do better than this. Come on now. This one is okay, but I gotta work on it. Put on these shoes. Those shorts are fine. Most of this is good. But yeah, so I find it's been a weird thing to go into the league stuff and also not be able to share all that stuff for reasons I can't talk about. But next year it's all just me. It's gonna be the selfish year of 2K. First ever. Just chill. In a long time. Throw on some glasses. But yeah, so I'm happy about that. I'm also not sure how that's gonna go gameplay wise. Like, do I just sign up for tournaments now that I don't have to coach anything or do anything, and I can legally be in the public basically, you know? So it should be a cool year. I don't really like any of this stuff that I'm trying to go on. We're gonna leave it all black. Nah, man, we're gonna throw something in there. Wait, don't I have a color, the Knicks colors? I didn't get no armbands for Knicks. Bruh. I don't have any armbands for Knicks. That's interesting. This is kind of Knickish. Nah, this is trash. Right here. Nah. I want to represent the champs. Excuse me. But yeah. And I'll say this, man. If I'm going to do a review, I'm supposed to do a review. I haven't recorded a review yet, but if I had to do it. Oh, here it is. Knicks colors. That's what I wanted. I don't have it for the right hand. Oh, man. If I was to do a review for 2K26, regardless of what people say and what I've said about shooting being too easy, contest being too weak, the dribbling system in this game is some of the best in recent history. We've had some really bad dribble systems, and this year I had a lot of fun with the dribbles. And it's the thing, like, you want to make it fun, interesting, skillful, of course, but and then I also really like a lot of the animations outside of the Devin Booker, which I do use sometimes. You see, I have it on, but I don't use it that much. Devin Booker's broken. That's like one of the main ones, if not the main one, that's kind of cheesy. Oh, some escape moves that are glitching you in front of people. And the Kevin Durant, where it's like Kevin Durant go to where you're like, you know, kind of pushing forward in front of someone. There's certain little cheap dribbles that don't showcase skill. It's like, yo, I want to see you pop off, not that you threw on an animation that carried you. Feel me? Let me see this jumper actually. What is this jumper? My Ray Allen. This is my first jumper I made in the start of the year. It's funny because I'm using it on one of my last builds. That's weird. I put 50-50. I didn't even adjust this. Well, it's all good. It's still nice. I like the jumper. But yeah, so that's one of my things for animations that they need to work on. It's not even animations, it's really collision animations. It has nothing to do with the dribbles. If they made the collisions realistic in the sense that, like, if I'm gonna do the Devin Booker to try to get in front of you, I can bump you and it's gonna turn into a collision and we're gonna both have a bump issue and we're just like stop the play a little bit. That's what should happen. But that probably costs millions, just because what people don't realize when I do, for example, let's just make believe I'm doing Devin Booker, right? When I go to do this Devin Booker and there's a player there and there's a collision, there has to be like 8, 9, 10, 20 different collisions in the situation. I got high dribbles and I collide with him. Maybe I push him with my right hand, or I'm pushing with my left hand away from the ball, right? If I have no dribbles, the ball fumbles. If I have some dribbles, I might bump into him, he might bump into me, but I'm still gonna, you know, get him out of my way. It's like a lot of variables in the collisions. It's not just one collision for each time, you know? And I wish I had a montage of like bumping into people collisions to help people understand what I'm talking about. The best way I could show it actually is through the dunks. Let's go look at some dunks. So look at contact dunks, for example. You see right here, like, this is what I'm getting for a contact dunk. But if it's a dude with 7'4" with a 99 block, 199 frame, 99 interior, some of these collisions, body to body, is gonna change. Right? Like, you can affect the contact dunks that people do. And it's not that they're gonna be better. See right here, like, look, contact standing dunk, for example. You can change it as a defender if you're in the right position and you time it better than them. People don't realize that it's not just a dunk animation. There's a whole bunch of stuff that could change within it, and that's why there's variables in the system. You know what I mean? All right, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back, y'all. I've been yapping for an hour. I'll be back. Gotta stop doing that, man. I'm gonna turn on my AC again while I'm streaming, fellas. Turn on that AC, man. An hour go by and I'm frozen. I forget that I turned it off in the middle of the stream. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's talk about this real quick. So collisions. I wish I just recorded me bump stealing someone. I have some footage, don't I? All right, let's see. Hold on. I think if I put on one of my like defensive build highlights, I might find a bump steal. Okay. Okay. Let's just watch this video. All right, I'm gonna record and just do a conversation. 2K family, what's good? I wanted to talk about something very important that a lot of people don't really understand, and that I think the developers also need to understand a little more to help us all get things right. And that has to do with collisions. I think that collisions is one of the biggest problems that we have in NBA 2K. The reason I say that is because people think dribbling is all about dribbling, but really it's about the collisions with the players. So in my footage, you're not going to see me doing the Devin Booker cheese broken mechanic, as you would say, but it happens every game, and for various reasons you can warp through the person you're guarding. And what I want you to watch in some of these highlights, this is just a general gameplay, but I want you to pay attention to the bumps and the collisions within them so you can understand why I'm saying the Devin Booker isn't the answer or the problem. Okay, and we're gonna go through the Devin Booker, kind of give you a quick preview of what that is so you can understand. For those that don't know, you're looking at it right here, and basically if you have a player to the side of you, you can hit the Devin Booker, which he just jumps and teleports through them pretty much all the time, even if they have 99 strength, 99 perimeter, 99 interior, 99 anything. All defensive builds will not be able to really stop that enough to be efficient. And that is a problem, but it isn't the dribble that's the problem. To me, 2K has these invisible walls that they put up to protect the dribble, to protect the ball, and to protect the players. So if you have a 99 dribble, let's say, and you have unpluckable, you're not going to get the ball stolen. You shouldn't, right? But it shouldn't be that there's an invisible wall. It should be that your animation goes into different things. When you see really good players, they will push you off of them with their off ball hand. They'll just, just push you off. And it's a collision. It's not a dribble, but it's a part of their dribble. So whether it's Kyrie or whichever guy you think is the best dribbler, for me, it's Kyrie Irving. But that's the problem. And so what I want you to do, and we're going to kind of watch a clip or two here. And again, this isn't like practiced. This is just random footage, but I want to showcase the times that I'm doing some decent defense and I get a bump steal where it's like, oh, perfect. Okay. And those are going to be important because the key in this conversation has to do with exactly what I'm mentioning, the capability of bump stealing consistently as you go forward. A lot of people don't know that. For example, even with blocks and dunks, layups, those are all collision based if someone gets a good stop or if someone gets a dunk, right? These are all collision focused, and that's something that I think 2K has to work on and master in whatever way. Let's just look at this person who's actually guarding me. And in this scenario, if it's Kyrie Irving and he gets the ball pushed off of him, you see I was going from the left side, he bumped into me, I moved the ball to the right. The animation should push me forward as far as my forearm to kind of give myself room and make him get off me a little. This is what great dribblers do. And in this footage, I don't do that. I kind of fumble a little bit and then I keep on playing with my moves or whatever. The point isn't about my dribble, it's the collision. And that's where the Devin Booker will not be a big factor anymore if 2K puts way more collision animations for defenders and for offensive players. If you have a 99 dribble, you should be able to push off of me, right? Put your forearm and kind of keep me away. There are times where people will break someone's ankle and they'll reach their hand to the side behind them to make sure that the person isn't in front of them or trying to go for a steal, to control where they are and to know like, okay, I can take this shot, I can do this layup, I can do whatever. And those are small animations that don't exist in 2K as much as they do in real life. And that is where, to me, if they really care about this and they want to take it to another level for better dribbling and better defense, both sides will benefit, then you'll be good. Okay. If not, you'll be getting your ankles crossed like that highlight right there, and you're going to lose the game at the same time. It's a double loss. But those are the things that I want to kind of help the community see, because I know there's always drama about those kind of things that are true, but they're not the main factor, guys. And so that is where I want to come into play. Now, in this footage, you probably won't see the invisible wall that exists between, you know, the defender and the dribbler, because on my dribbles, I stay away and I kind of play, I wouldn't say realistic, but I play a specific way so that even if they patch anything, I can't get patched the way I play. I do teach the exploits, I'm not gonna lie, for coaching for league players, but who cares? But this right here, for example, see, I get a little bit of a bump and he goes for the behind the back. In this moment, if he had a 99 dribble, he should be able to use his left hand to push off of me and not let me get this bump steal, right? But if I have a 99 perimeter, which this build does, that's why I'm showing highlights of it, you see right there, I get that bump steal. And rightfully so for me, because it is a lockdown build that should get that. It only has a 91 steal, but the point is still the same. And you can see right here, this was just a pluck. That has nothing to do with what I want to mention, but cool that these highlights are popping up as we go. And even for this block, what I want to talk about for me, when I get blocks, I'm trying to get close to their body. And then as they go up, jump in at the same time. That's how I get these chase downs a lot. It doesn't matter what build I play on. For some reason, I get really good with the contest to disturb a bunch of easy setups right there. So those are the kind of things that you have to understand. You know, we're not going to teach you guys the game, but that concept is very critical, and it's something that can be very, very helpful for people. You can see right here, this is a good example. And again, I have 99 perimeter and a 92 steal, and the build has like 92 agility, very high speed. Like, it's a really defensive lockdown. So you can see right there, he's pushing me off with his left hand as he dribbles. The problem is he was not making any moves. He wasn't going further to the right or stepping back or trying to stop me from pressing him. He just kept pushing forward in one angle. So I knew that, and I got the pluck. And, you know, the game rewarded me for that. But that doesn't mean that that's how this should be, right? Like, there's way more levels to it. And so, yeah, those are the kind of things you can see when I dribble. I'm doing it like I told you guys. I'm purposely doing it like, oh, you can't patch me, 2K. I have a good 3 feet away from him. I'm dribbling to get open, kind of swaying my way to get the quick bucket. And that's the difference between somebody that's exploiting the game versus somebody who's playing fair and not using those exploits. Now, the truth is, we all have to use these exploits. If we go into a tournament, everybody got to use them. Simple. There's no way around it. Look at it right here. This is just a really good collisions that worked. That time, another bump, and then we got him. So you can see the bumps and collisions are there in this game, but it's not always perfect. And there goes one of the moves people consider an exploit, which I don't agree with, which is just a crossover from Lonzo. And again, I use that move. I don't consider an exploit because I can't warp in front of you. You get the ball stolen if I don't do it right. But it is very fast. It's the fastest crossover, so that's why I use it. But not a lot of crossovers do that specific move. There's one more that kind of has that similar setup. You can see right here, nice little boom, in and out. And we got it. But those are the kind of things where it's general basketball. But again, the collision is the key, and you're not going to see that in everything. And the best example that I can use to give you guys like a key thing are the contact dunks. And I want to kind of take a pause on some of my dribbles and all this nonsense, because these highlights are actually just, see right here in this game, the contact dunks give you the chance to dunk on people to the back of you, in front of you, to the side of you, people coming over late. All of that is there. And then you got the elite ones where you're dunking right on somebody under the rim. And these are all good. They give you chances, right? These are just chances. It's not going to be guaranteed, but the point of what I'm saying is these collisions create exactly what you want defensively and offensively. It's like, all right, come down here, let's go. And it gets even better for like the big men, where they have certain animations where it's like, oh, I'm about to just straight up yam on you. And so imagine this in the dribbling system. Instead of having invisible walls that people are trying to exploit, now it's a battle of, well, I got a 99 perimeter, buddy. You're not going to cheese me with your 85 dribble. That bump is going to give me the stop. Maybe I don't steal the ball. And this is where the conversation about earlier this year, they put out a patch where your escape moves kept getting bump stolen. You don't need to get the steal. In my opinion, a good defender, as long as they body you up, take your adrenaline off, you're cooked for the rest of the play, right? So you got to pass the ball or shoot it. So for me, if you reward us in that fashion, I personally think it's fine, and I don't have a problem with the devs giving us at least that, much of power, in my opinion. So, maybe you disagree or agree, and maybe you're not understanding fully what I'm saying, and you need to know more and kind of like understand the way the game functions with this type of conversation. But the goal was to kind of share that education, and then also talk to the devs to start this conversation for the community so that they can understand, like, oh, I see where he's coming from. I can't complain that the move is broken. I gotta ask them to change and do the right thing for the community, okay? And that is the difference. Like when you see my dribbles, it's no way to, how you gonna catch that? Just a really good misdirect dribbles. Kind of what I do a lot. And I'm not trying to boast on my behavior, but the point behind that is that, these exploits, people are gonna use them. I teach them to people that are playing in tournaments and leagues. Their money is on the line. So if other players use it, you got to use it too. The Devin Booker's too good not to. Hopefully it's removed for 2K27, but that doesn't fix the game. That doesn't fix the problem. And to me, more animations when it comes to collisions are going to be the problem solver. So just imagine all these moves I'm doing and the dude bodies me up. I'm fine with that. I'll take it. I just got to get better. But most of the time, as you can see in these plays, I am using finesse. I'm not using an exploit. It's like, oh, gotcha, boom. And then I just score. And that is where, again, not everybody's going to do that. And you can see I'm doing my favorite move. This is the first time I made this build, and I was using the Scottie Pippen behind the back for the first time. This is probably season 1. I don't even remember. But I just love that Scottie Pippen, the moving behind the back for my 6'9" specifically. Had a really good time playing ones with it and so on. But yeah, that's the storyline. And I know it's longer topics to get into because a lot of people hate the invisible walls for defense. There's an invisible wall, and for offense, you can be in an invisible wall as well, where you can create it for yourself and take advantage, which is not a good thing for 2K. And that's little issues that I would recommend 2K to work on. And it's going to cost money, because I would love to sit down with the devs and ask this, like, how much would it cost to add in endless amounts of textured things, contextual animations, right? Yeah, you ever notice, I don't think y'all pay attention when you're dribbling and you put your forearm to push someone off a little. It does happen a little bit in this game, but it needs to exist more to show us, like, okay, this is what a good dribbler can do. bad dribblers won't be able to push a defender off of them, and they will get the ball bumped or the body bumped more so than the regular. So that's the difference. And so that's how I would implement it. And then that means defenders know more or less like, yo, this guy's a good dribbler. He keeps putting his forearm to push me off. I gotta have to deal with it. He's not gonna be able to Devin Booker me. He's gonna have to really work. So that's how I feel about it. Now, this doesn't affect anybody's shooting because one of the biggest topics this year is shooting. If y'all remember, Mike Wayne just put out percentages from shooting. People are shooting 35% from the field, which is ridiculous. But that's the reality that a lot of people sit on. It's because they got bad shot selection, and it means that the community got to be better and do better. In my opinion, that has nothing to do with like giving those animations. Those animations will probably help them. You know, they got to just improve. So don't start that in my comments with that nonsense. Yeah, man, peace and love. I wanted to record my thoughts on this and share it on social media. All right, y'all be safe, take care, stay blessed. God is good. We out. Oh, my bad, stream. I'm out here just recording a video. This brings up a good topic. There's so many topics to talk about. I just mentioned one in my post on Twitter, and it was like a big post I did sharing some thoughts. If this makes it harder for casuals, won't have a chance at any fun. No. That's not true. Let me go and look up this post. All right, so somebody, like a lot of people are all up in my comments about something I posted. Yeah. All right, so let's do it, man. We're gonna go ahead and bring this topic up too. I'm gonna record one more. Somebody been talking about this. Where's the? Nope, it's not the one. Oh, it's the gameplay. Mike Wayne's tweet. No. This one. This one. Okay. No. I don't want any of those. That's the one I want. All right, let's go. We're about to make a video, guys. One more video for y'all. I'm gonna throw these highlights in the background. Okay. I'm gonna put this really big because this is not the topic, but I want to make it part of it. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into it. 2K family, you are shooting 35% from the field on the three, and we got to talk about it. It's a lot of deep conversations, and I've done a lot of research. I want to help y'all. Mike Wayne just put out all of season 3 all the way up to season 8's shooting percentages, and 35% is where you stand. Yes, you, yes, me, all of us. We're all together in this. All right, so I can't blame you. I can't blame myself. I take a lot of crazy shots, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation. I still don't have a 35, but hey, maybe I should. I deserve it for all the crazy stuff. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna throw some highlights in the background, and this is gonna be a deep dive into a lot of important topics that I think people don't understand. I went and did a bunch of research. I've done this for years now. I've looked this up and tried to understand gaming in a different way for the last 10 plus years, and I've been blessed to be able to do gaming in this way as an older man. But yeah, I'm a little nerdy with it, and I kind of like research and studies and deeper dives to understand the psychology of gaming, the actual importance, the mental, physical, all of it combined. There's this thing called mastery and flow, like the flow state, where when you get into a flow state, it is so amazing. But you can't really get into a flow state if you're playing a game that is too easy. It actually is very hard to get into a flow state. The moment you start feeling bored and no challenge, it makes you want to get off the game. It makes you want to stop watching the movie. It makes you want to, stop doing the activity when you feel like, oh, this is kind of dull. And so games have to have a friendliness, which is a different conversation. User friendly means anybody can pick it up. So if you ever played a fighting game or a shooting game that seems familiar and you're like, oh, wow, I picked this up quick. I know how to shoot. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Wow, I did okay. It's my first time playing, but it feels kind of familiar. That's familiar. That's very friendly, user friendly. That doesn't mean that it's difficult or hard. That means you're just capable of picking up the controls. Now, the difficulty comes in when you start actually playing whatever it is in a deeper form. And the reason I'm mentioning all this, because it's going to come down to 2K in a second, but I want to kind of help y'all understand. So that flow state that you'll get into when the game is challenging, and it forces you to be aware, alert, to activate your senses in your brain and help you really push forward. And that is where it is important to have that gameplay loop, which makes a player want to continue to play. If you come across an elite enemy or a player who's actually elite, that is the challenge, right? Where it's like, oh man, I got to do more push-ups because I got to get stronger for this person. I have a new goal, and you're reaching for the stars. All of a sudden you're at awe of how good they were, and that'll make you want to get better. And then that's like, okay, I can work on this. And then maybe you'll face, some really bad players, but you get to practice and you're learning to execute your specific moves, and it takes you to the next level and builds your character and your person. And so that is where 2K has to be smart about their decisions. They put RNG last year, for example, and that wasn't good because it didn't give the players control of the game. It made it so that it's like whoever picks up the game, everybody can probably shoot the same amount of shots, just because it was so much variables. It's like, yo, everybody's shooting 50% from the field because of this 50-50 shooting. It's like coin toss at times. And to me, that's not okay. And that's something that the devs had to work on. And now I want to mention, the future, which was recently, they dropped the last game that was pure green windows that allow people to shoot, and you still got people shooting 35%. Okay. So where is the skill gap? How does that work? And where does that take you? Okay. Skill gap is in that flow state that I talked about. The skill gap is in the purity green window, aspiring to be better. It's about the IQ of a shot selection. Me and you can both have the exact same timing and shooting, but since I'm only taking open shots, I am going to be rewarded with a higher percentage, winning more games because I'm taking smart shots, right? And the difficulty is forcing both of us to evolve. If we want to get better, we want to be good at the game, no bailouts, there's no nonsense. It's basically improve via grind, learn and adjust. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a friend or a family member plays a game with me and they don't want to work with me, right? Like they're like in their own little world and like, I'm good, I got it. It's like, no, dude, we're like, well, let's work together. I'm here for you. I want to do whatever I can. Let's do it. And that's been a fight that I've had even with like my closest people recently in 2K. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, are you supposed to be on my team? And it was a heartbreaking feel of like, wow, like you're really toxic for this. Like, we're teammates, you know? And they would play like if we're not, because of the simple refusal of cooperating. And that has nothing to do with skill level, like who's the best player. It has to do with just willingness, right? And so the second thing with that, and one of the core examples, is these extremely difficult games that people will be afraid to even play, for example. So it's like, oh no, that's hard. What? Dark Souls? Hell nah, bro. That's some sweaty ass game. And that's what you hear a lot in the modern day, where players are like, oh man, ain't nothing but sweaty players in Call of Duty or 2K or this or that. And it's not true. It's just they're not wanting to take on a challenge. They're not willing to engage and to adapt and change. Some people just don't want to change. You know, it takes a lot of focus, a lot of skill, quickly improving, you know. And the truth is, it's frustrating, you know, when it's too hard, but it's also very frustrating if a game is too easy, leading to boredom. So either way, you can find boredom in too hard or too easy, you know. And then dynamic difficulty, aka being online, you might face all day the hardest players to ever play against. You know what I mean? And then the next time you're playing against the easiest player, and it's like, wow, today I had a good day. It's like, no, you just played against bad players today. And that could happen too in the matchmaking system. And that's where it's a flaw, because players have to gauge themselves. And the best example I could give is fitness, right? Like when I was a health coach, they were teaching, counting, you know, how much weight every client was lifting, how many reps did they do, you know, the breaks in between. There was this whole system that I had to follow to train in the gym that I was training some people. And I really hated that stuff, because I felt in my mind, and this is wrong way to think, but in my mind was like, just push hard. That's all that matters. But actually, after training people, I realized nobody wants to actually train. Like, they're not really about that life. They just wish it was like some fast insta thing, you know. It's like, what can I do fast? Like, can I not eat for 3 days? Like, no, that's a bad idea. Unless you're doing a cleansing and you want to kind of heal your body from all the junk you've been eating, you know, it's not necessarily to starve it just to try to get fit or things like that. That is like, dude, you're gonna lose more muscle trying to starve yourself every day for months. It's not good. It's actually not beneficial. But the truth is, I was wrong for feeling like tracking all that information was a waste. And I thought everybody was willing to just push themselves to the limit. And no, nobody wants to push themselves to the limit unless they're hardcore about it. But the truth is, if you document it, it gives them motivation, because the first day they came in, they can only do 5 push-ups. And then by 2 months, they're doing a set of 60. And it's like, wow, you improved this much. You went from 5 to 60. And so those improvements were how the gym that I was helping people in humbled me to like, oh, this actually does work. Counting your calories, doing all this stuff. It's a lot of work, but it does work. And it's the same thing in gaming, right? They have these ranking modes. They have all this, you know, just extra stuff that is decent. It's good. I can't complain about it. But the reason I mention it is because it doesn't actually tell the story, right? Like, people don't know how good they are just because they ranked up, played, you know, 5,000 hours in a game. These games don't do a good job with their rank system. So it's a day to day, and you got to keep track of your own gameplay, keep track of how good you can be, the things you can do. You know what I mean? And again, this topic about skills, and the reason I mention all this is because there's no gauge, and the games want to cater to these casuals in a way that's unhealthy. And people are like, oh, but what about the casual players? You're gonna make it too hard for them to play. It's like, actually, you're not. Doesn't matter how easy the game is. If a dude is taking highly contested shots, he's not going to make the shot. This isn't about lowering the difficulty so they can have fun. It's about teaching them the IQ, skill-based things, you know, passing the ball maybe if you're not open. Dribbling a little might help you instead of just shooting it. It's common sense to me, but I've played enough and I sharpened the skills to do the simple stuff, you know? And again, I'm not the best player. I don't talk like that. But what I'm saying is those simple things are the difference. And a lot of times people see the numbers, which I saw the numbers and I was heartbroken, man. I'm be honest. I was looking at it like, oh, damn, the community's cooked. 35% from the three, but on the easiest 2K ever. And I kind of had to process this. This is like the third day from when Mike Wayne posted it. And now I'm at that point now where all that research I've done before and new research is like, you know what? This actually is going to incentivize players to get better. I have documents, I have full breakdowns. I'm talking about like research from colleges on these topics, on how it affects them or how it doesn't affect them. If you're making the game too easy, it's going to be boring. If you make the game too hard, it will engage players in a more immersive way and encourage people to get better. So those are the kind of things that as a player, you know, I've definitely feel justified by it from the research that I've done. And yeah, I want to kind of point it out. So in the comments, you can check out some of those researches from the colleges and different studies within gaming. And let me know what y'all think. And again, this isn't a judgment on people shooting 35. Listen, man, I've had some 2Ks where I'm sitting on this free Wi-Fi. There was a year I think I played 2K with free Wi-Fi, which was like some Xfinity Wi-Fi, like it's like stealing Wi-Fi basically. It was free, and that was all I had at that time. And I was playing 2K, and my percentage probably was really bad. And then I always chuck up shots just for fun when I'm playing, kind of just crazy stuff sometimes. It's a good time. But hey, percentages is percentages, and you got to be a better player than your percentage. So that's also a part of the conversation of like taking on the challenge. And you know what? I'm going to practice that fade away. I'm going to practice that, you know, limitless range. I'm going to practice MIDI, turn around or this or that. You know, those things take practice. But yeah. So anyways, let's get into it. Let's have this topic. I encourage you to practice and then, you know, just continue to improve. If you are one of those 35% shooting players, there's no judgment. And then if you're higher than that, man, share some tips and tricks and kind of what you do to get better throughout the year, right? For me, I don't have to practice. I don't have to like get sweaty. I spent the first month kind of learning every mechanic in 2K, and I'm doing it while having fun. All the highlights you're seeing are from the first couple days of each build, right? So these builds are literally made. This is my day one that you're watching right now. This is in the 2-3 days of just like a couple of games. And then if I do something cool enough, I'll record it. I'll get a little ankle breaker, get a nice little 3, simple stuff. And I just like, okay, I'll make a clip. And I'm not doing nothing crazy. It's just me practicing the game. And especially with this build, I practice meter dunking. And so you're going to see a lot of meter dunks because I was learning the game. And I missed a lot of these. I don't got them on footage. Maybe I might have to do a clip for next year. I'm going to do clips of just meter dunking the whole time. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's the conversation I wanted to kind of spark. Please don't let these people fool you into thinking the game got to be easier because there's a 35% shooting from the core community. A lot of those guys are not trying to be better. We can't get mad at them. We can't make it an excuse for us who want the game to be bad. Like, oh no, you know, defense shouldn't be hard. No, if somebody contested you well, they should be rewarded just as much as if you can get open, you should be rewarded with a bigger green window. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? So let's make it happen, Kevin. I got a deep dive that I did about collision, which helps dribblers and defenders. So go check that out. Let me know what your thoughts are. I appreciate y'all time, y'all energy. Take care, stay blessed. God is good. We out. Sorry about that. I'm in the middle of texting. Hey, my bad, man. I'm out here texting a long speech. Texting along here. Somebody talking about political stuff, which I really don't be liking to get into. But I posted something about nostalgia kind of controlling people's opinions. Someone said the political stuff as well, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. But yeah, man. A lot of basketball conversations, man. I think 2K is coming around the corner. I'm in a different mindset this year. just lucky to be alive, lucky to be free, lucky to be able, you know. And not coaching, it's kind of like a different world for me now. I'm still gonna help out when I can, but we're not going all the way, man. We just gonna chill today. I mean, this time. And yeah, maybe I'll start telling the kids to show up, play with me. It'll be hilarious because they never see me off on stream. They don't even know I stream. They don't even know my gaming name or anything, man. I kind of keep it private. So yeah, 2K27 should be fun. Also, I'm hoping to, I haven't been doing it this year, but playing with the devs on stream, maybe off stream too, but kind of just kicking it, letting everybody see the rock, see how it goes. Yo dig. All right, man. I might play one more just to kind of chill for a second. Gonna get off for the night. It's been pretty fun playing 2K casually again. Yeah, nope. Been getting a lot of sun this year, which I needed. My vitamin D was actually low, so some health things that I had to work on. I'm trying to get some tests done sometime this month, which actually reminded, I might actually call tomorrow, get some tests done, make sure everything is functioning, and trying to be the best me, because I've been really good lately with the way I've been taking care of myself in different ways. Not necessarily lifting crazy weights or doing nothing wild. I tend to get healthy by just being active, right? So like I go to the gym I used to train people in and spar with somebody. Be out of breath after 4 minutes. It'd be the workout of my life, and I'm like, they like, oh, good job, and I'm like, God, I'm dead, bro, for a week. I ain't gonna be able to move. I don't know what it's like to be old, man. Y'all be thinking, but no, man, I gotta get back in shape. I used to go in there and have fun, and now I go in there and it's like the workout of my life. Just a quick little helping someone spar. So the sparring I do at times is a little intense, because these are like dudes training for fights, and so it's kind of annoying because they want to chop your head off, and I'm like, my man, the old sparring that I did when I was younger was like learning how to spar, learning how to fight, and they would just put you in there and kind of like hold your punches is what the motto is. We're gonna still go at it, but it's gonna be softer, lighter hits rather than like some hardcore, you know. So yeah. But yeah. And then I'm old, so I'm a little physically not in shape. I've been slacking. Okay, let me take one more shot. Come on. Trying to get like a limitless, even though this build doesn't have any. The heck? Can't even hit a regular. There it is. But yeah, I've been pretty humble about that. And that's kind of the only workouts I've been doing. Also, I have been working out a little bit. But yeah. Interesting stuff. And talk about political stuff. That the person's on my stream watching this message on Twitter. Here's a topic that I could say about political stuff. I don't know. Like, everybody want to act like they know everything about all. Like, you voting for somebody you never even met. You know, you're voting for somebody who's just talking on a camera, trying to act. I can get on this camera and act like, you know, some good guy, goody. I'm gonna do everything right for you in the world and try to get a vote. I can do it. You know what I mean? Trust me, I've sold stuff. I spent retail since I was 16, and my first job was retail, and always had retail jobs for like my first 20 years of living. Even if it was like a part-time, I would work construction, but then I'll do like part-time at AJ Wright's or what else I was doing, you know, all the security, but then I was working part-time at a, you know, clothing store. Like, that's just unfortunately been a part of my life. I could sell you anything. I don't want to sell you anything, but you know, politics are tricky, man. You're talking about these people making it sound like they gonna change your life. In reality, they usually don't. Policies and legislations and all that usually stay the same and always in favor of you rich or the more fortunate. So if you're broke, you're voting for who's gonna make you broker, in other words. So don't give me all this political crap like if we gon' no, you vote because you hoping that person can at least make a small dent in the giant cogwheel of politics. So I'm not interested in trying to promote. I remember my family members one day, we were talking like, oh, you voted for this person, a Democrat. I'm like, I only voted for them because the other person was horrible. What do you want me to do? Like, vote for a terrible human or vote for somebody who I don't know if they're bad or good, but they're not showcasing as much toxic behavior. You know what I mean? And it was just a weird combo because it's like they were making it sound like I was supporting the person, like I'm friends with them or something. I'm like, I don't know none of these. These are people who are all corrupt. You know, like and even if they're not corrupt, the system's corrupted in many ways. So only so much I can do. They call a foul? Come on, bro. That was a block. Game is boots. But yeah, so people, I don't want to get into the political side, but there's so much corruption going on, and it's like you act like we voting for our cousins. And to be honest, I probably won't vote my cousins in as president. You know, if I had a choice, yes. I know some cousins of mine are great humans, but if you're talking about the crackhead, which none of my cousins are, God bless him. But if he's a drug dealer, I'm not about to vote for him. Be like, my man, you can't be president, bro. I'll let him know. Be like, bro, you about to go to jail for your whole life. You're gonna find out sooner or later. Nah, bro, I'm good. It's like, nah, bro. So that's the truth. Even my own family is like, I'm not just gonna vote for you because you're want them to be good humans and good people first, and then be like, all right, man, can we get you in there? You're gonna make some changes, and they're not gonna change everything. They're not gonna change most things, to be honest. That's just the way it is, and that's a societal structure for the government. It's like, yeah, we can put you in the house, but you're not about to, you know, demo the house. The White House still gonna be the White House, whether you stay or you go, brother. Oh my goodness. I should have shot that because homeboy can't shoot. They're stealing my boards, bro. Hey, shout out to him though. All good, I'm not mad. You got two people out for these boards, bro. You just gonna take them. Damn, bro, let me get something. I'm the center out here, bro. When I play center, I'm like, you know what? Just let me get my blocks, let me get my rebounds, good contests, and a couple assists. I could score 20, 30, 40 with the center build, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm an off-ball player.
Yeah, that was a shot.
Actually, I gotta turn this on and off. Nice. You did him with the post. Okay, my man. We're about to pass it to the center. And I'm about to steal it. What is he doing? Dude flopped. Oh no. But anyway, the point is, I put my cousin in the White House. I could put my mama. You're not changing the government structure. She couldn't ask to do a couple of things here and there. You know, a couple little changes, temporarily changes too, because they just reverted. Oh my God, did I just miss that? Finally, I got my rebounds. Sheesh. Get my assists also, you feel me? He didn't even have to leave the guy open, bro. Money! I love making people jump. You do that enough times, people just get tight. And they won't jump and you got a free shot. Yeah, so if you pay attention to politics enough, you know they're gonna revert after the stuff that the president does. Unless they're very corrupt, like our current president is trying to make policies to benefit him when he gets back to being an investor and profit off of nonsense. You're like, damn, this dude's making all these little changes. Keep stealing my boards. Go. Get my assist and my board, brother. Not about to play me. Ooh. Dude got cooked. That's on me, fellas. I'll try to contact dunk it. They gave me a layup. That's all game. Homeboys drive. I'm going for the block every time y'all drive. So drive and kick. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah. Yo, why three of y'all? Why two of y'all in the paint, bro? Spot up, bro. Damn, dudes is wilding. Just spot up. Two people should not be in the paint while I'm driving. I was gonna kick it out for an open three. Y'all standing in the paint the whole time. Never understand our dudes do that all game long. They just like loud in the paint. It's like, let somebody work. You don't trust somebody, well, don't play the game. Just quit.
Bro, your shot selection is terrible. They can't even run.
Let's try to get him open there, man. Drive and kick. So he can get some good. Yeah, he know he was bad. He quit the moment you said it.
Good shot.
Let's go. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic, but yeah, man, that's a lot to get into. And the funny thing is, people don't even know or educated enough to understand the issues with the politics, but they're quick to talk about it or be like, yeah, I gotta vote, you know. And what I just mentioned in my tweet was there's truth to both sides, and a lot of people don't want to hear
I
this.
switch on to the small forward.
You know, people don't want to hear that. They just want to hear about their side and then act like their side's always right, and it's not true. There's caveats to everybody. You know, every human being has flaws. Every single party of flaws. That's a whole nother topic. That's why I don't get into it, because people are just ignorant. They don't got enough common sense to know, like, your biasness isn't the right answer. You know, there's way more layers to it. Many layers to it. They give me the block. They didn't give me the block. That's crazy. There you go. All right, so my guy is 21. I didn't even know his number. I haven't been looking. Oh my, that's crazy. I missed that.
Got a cut. Right.
That's a terrible shot.
Right. Moment.
I'll take that goal time. It's trying to get a lead. It's good. Anyway, it's a long topic. Too long to get into. Shout out to the homeboy M. Who mentioned it. Yeah, one of my problems too is everybody think they got the answers. And the world would be a perfect place if all y'all who think y'all know the answers, you know, this dude trying to sell, bro. He was wide open, but like, bro.
That's
Giving them freebies, bro. What's going on? We got high post control. You see that guard posting up the.
There's a switch though. Ooh.
You get lucky on those. I'm not gonna lie.
Try to go up for that. Seriously. Whatever. What's in y'all doing?
That dude looked like Doughboy, right? I mean, what's his name? The Doughboy. Oh, Poor Boy Sin. Shout out to Poor Boy. Oh my goodness, I missed that.
Wow.
Man, Power 4 got a rebound off of me. That was crazy. Shout out to him. But I had that. Yo, that point guard is like a center. He got standing dunking, post control, high. They're trying to abuse the AI. One more pass, buddy.
Y'all play shit. Defense.
Clamp them up.
A big man cut. For sure.
Yeah, he's giving me more room. You just gotta kick it to the corner, bro. He has to make a decision. He's trying to block y'all more than anything. He don't care about me.
Oh, you to the I'm in the paint. Cool.
Yeah, this is a point center, so whenever you need a bucket or a pass,
Hey, two guys. Shot. Fast. Shot.
IQ, brother, IQ.
Paint. Paint. What? Why you call for the ball?
Damn it. I shouldn't have went for the steal.
You got me, paint.
Okay, if the AI's open, we gotta let them shoot once in a while, guys. We can't just spam pass because they just doubling off of that. We're seeing y'all keep on spamming pass.
Damn, he frying this as well. Switch back, so. You need help me? Try switching back. Good shot.
If they're abusing the AI, that's the only reason they're in the game. We would have been up like 20 right now. Look at this. Sure, that's what we want. Yes, sir, make them break their back. Let somebody quit on their team. Please let one of them quit. Where we can get AI versus AI. Curious what they're gonna do for the AI next year. I don't know if they're gonna do anything special, but come on, bro. I was about to say, I'm boy had to stay at the 3. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what it is about these guys. They think they just have to be in the paint. It's like, dude, take the 3, brother. Sheesh. Stop trying to force the paint every play. Like, at some point, you gotta. At some point, you gotta space the floor, bro. Never understood it. I ain't gonna lie to do this, taking my rebounds though. I don't like that part. That's quad IQ right there, folks. Make them panic. What? Why is he playing him loose? Not even guarding him. Thank you. Oh, dude just got no awareness on that. Can't let somebody spin on you like that, man. Illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. Oh, let's go right here. Drive and kick, brother. Yeah, he's got post shot, stand and dunk, and post control high on that build. That's a post scorer type of build.
What's that? Hold up.
Yeah, I'm getting the contest. I'm not getting the rebound. It's kind of annoying.
Hey,
I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve a triple double out here. I'm stopping them from scoring in the paint, but can't get the board because I'm busy contesting. Costing me everything. Yeah, he's a post scorer. This guy. Homeboy gonna quit right now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Quits now. Nope, not yet. Maybe the next play. We're almost up 20. When you break someone's back like that, they start quitting. Jack up a shot. Yep, he's the one that's gonna quit. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Quits. Let's watch. Let's see who it is. Not Curry, because he want to pop off. Let me get the ball, Kobe. Thank you.
Trying to get you a bucket foul, fool.
He didn't quit. GG, fellas.
Yeah, GG.
I only got 20 points. I didn't even get a triple-double, bro. And power forward stealing all my rebounds. Look at it. He got 8. He stole my boards, bro. Boxing people out for these guys. I actually like it. I like when that happens, other than when on a random wreck. I like it in real games with my teammates. I don't like it when a random guy that I don't know takes my stats on rebounds. Come on, bro. I'm supposed to be triple-double in it. Because what happens is, right there, those 8 rebounds that he got were off of my boxing out the center or contesting somebody. And I would have got more assists. Would have got way more assists if I got those rebounds, because I would have kicked it out and got fast break points. All right, I think that's my last one. Chilling, just chilling. Had a weird couple weeks, man. Kind of just grateful to stream. I haven't been doing my typical streams. Tomorrow I got a sponsor stream. I don't know what time I'll stream tomorrow. I want to see my mom and just spend time with her and be with her as much as possible tomorrow. But I do have a stream, so I'm gonna schedule it whenever the heck I'm on. Might be late night like tonight, or it might be super early if she's busy. I don't know what she got planned. That's one of the biggest problems, the scheduling stuff, you know. But anyways, yeah, it was fun. Just kind of chatting, letting some things fly. We'll get into it more. I talked about the 2K issues with collision that I think is one of the biggest factors for defense. And hopefully, you know, 2K will see that. I'll make sure I'll try to tag them. And then we go forward. This is the build you saw me play. This is a center build that shouldn't be a center. I'm gonna make this at the start of the year. I never start off with a build like this. I always make a true point guard, then I make a center, a true center, and then I start making other random stuff. But we're gonna probably start off with a hybrid just to chill out with. And this, the reason for this is right now, went into the rec, I was playing center. As y'all saw, if I wanted to, I could bring the ball up and do my own thing. Or I can come over here and go to the 1s court, go to the 2s court, go to the 3s court, play point guard or center with it. So it's very versatile. Next year's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how many changes the devs are gonna do to it compared to previous years and stuff, but let's see when the time comes. All right, I'm gonna get a body. It's getting late. Yeah, be good, make some phone calls, make some visits. I got a message for a young person, a very important person. They probably won't even see this, but if they did, it's just gonna be like one of those chances. Is a person I care about more than anyone. And the truth is, not being able to say everything is one of those issues. And if life goes on and they can't hear you express it to them, it's a problem. So you always have to take a second. It might be scary, it might feel weird, it might feel whatever. You might not even want to do it, but just do it. Just share what you're feeling, what you're really thinking. You know, whether it's good or bad. If it's uncomfortable, that's okay. Sit down with it and get real with it. And if you can't yet, then guess what? Just go to therapy. You know, a lot of people talk about, even when I was younger, like people act like therapy is the worst, but therapy can help you, you know, a lot. And I love psychologists and therapists because they study the human behavior, and we got to learn ourselves. It's not about like, oh, you got issues. No, maybe you're just going to therapy. A friend of mine, somebody I really loved, recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago, called me up and we were talking. And they're like, yeah, man, if I get in a relationship, right in the very start, it's a serious relationship, I'll just go to therapy. And I'm like, really? Why? He's like, that's a new thing that I want to do because it's going to build a healthy start to the relationship. And I was like, you know what? That's fire. Just beautiful. And I never thought of that. I never done anything like that. So very interesting. I was with a girl who had a lot of psychological issues. She'd been through abuse, she'd been cheated on, she went through so much trauma early. Had a miscarriage, and it was tough on her. And I was like 20 some years old. I was a young kid, you know. I don't know anything. I'm dealing with her, but then I saw my mom's trauma through her. Like, okay, maybe, you know, it's a mama issue. You know, I say you got daddy issues. It was like a mama. Like, I picked a girl going through some stuff, and at that age, I wasn't mature enough to say, let's go to therapy. I never thought of it. You know, I just was trying to be there, be a good friend, be a good lover. And I helped her heal a lot of those traumas and get to see somebody who did care and who wasn't just, you know, all those crazy things. And it was nice. But I also realized, like, she's dumping that trauma onto me, and she's going to turn me into her if I feed into it, right? Like jealousy, for example, is a disease in the sense of jealousy is fine if it's about protecting your wife from some loser who's trying to like violate her. You're like, yo, get up out of here, bro. That's my girl. But when you're talking about jealousy where you're like controlling someone, you know, track her in their car or freaking follow them when they go out to work or something crazy, that's when it becomes like, that's not normal. That's psychotic. And so for young people, if you get into a relationship and you see some issues, you know, you gotta like address it and be honest with them. And at my age, man, you gotta like, for me, it's more like, yo, you should have done the work. I'm 40, right? So like, if I date a new girl and I'm out there, like, she should have done the work. She should work on that. You know, I'll give you an example. It's like our health physically. We should be doing the work. I got a little out of shape. I should have been doing the work to stay in shape. It's not about who I'm with that's asking me to stay in shape. It's for my damn health. And yeah, sure, they can benefit by like, damn, you look good. You look healthy. But those are same thing mentally, emotionally. You got to work on it. Get to work. And let's sit down. Let's have that combo always. And that's all I want to do with all the people I love. Like, let them know they're loved. Let them know that they're supported. There's peace. And even friends, like I look at it like, I'll give you an example. This streaming stuff, I didn't realize how much of an impact it has on the people around me. All these kids that I've networked with and I try to help or do things with or whatever, like I didn't realize how much it affects them, right? Like some of these people depended on me to do this or do that for some content and for them. And it's like, dude, no, you should have been doing your thing. You should have been working on your thing. You can't depend on me to carry you. you got to be the leader for yourself. And I didn't pay attention to all of them of like what they're doing on their own. It'll be like, hey, I got this thing going on. If you want to be a part of it, let's go. And you know, the truth is they should have worked on a lot of stuff on their own. You get what I mean? And those are something that I realized later, like checking back on people, like, what's going on with you, man? Some people are still making content, doing new things. Others are like completely out of it, and others don't know what to do and still stuck on the same path. Or we all have that, but it's a conversation to have, to sit down and be like, all right, man, let's talk about it. I'm with you. I'm here for you, or whatever. You feel me? But yeah, it is what it is, folks. Anyways, appreciate y'all time and energy. I'm out of here, man. Chill vibes tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing, I'm legally able to say, the Division brand new incursion. The incursion's kind of like a raid, so it's pretty awesome. It's a lot of fun. So at some point, at the latest tomorrow night, and the earliest, I don't think I'm gonna do it early, actually. I'll just be honest. All right, man.